Hi there and welcome to One Degree Advisors, where we help families cut through the noise to make confident financial decisions. Today we're going to be discussing the topic of mortgages and retirement, right? Should you pay off your mortgage before heading into retirement? I know it's a hot topic. A lot of people have strong opinions about that. And today we're going to be discussing 5 things you should consider if you're thinking about paying off your mortgage heading into retirement.
Yeah, it's not a black and white answer. It does require planning,
Yep.
several considerations. Bottom line though is we are generally in favor of pursuing paying off your mortgage as you go into retirement.
Yep.
So here's some reasons and things to consider. Number one is stability of income. Okay, so if we look back at 2008, let's take a more extreme example. Markets were going down, real estate was going down.
Yep.
We noticed in working with people that those that had their mortgage paid off versus those that had a very high mortgage payment were generally more content and relaxed and able to make objective decisions through that time period.
And of course, the big thing too is it also depends upon the size of that mortgage, right? Especially living in California, living in San Diego, we have very high house prices, which subsequently means high mortgage payments. And if you have such a large mortgage payment in the midst of a crisis when you need money, that's not a good feeling.
So eliminating a large expense like a mortgage payment is equivalent to having a stream of income such as a pension or something else. That's why we like to think of it in terms of stability of income.
Mm-hmm. Now I know another thing that people think about is, they kind of compare the whole interest rate on the mortgage versus interest rate if I were to invest that money.
Right, and that is it's a good consideration. Mortgage rates are very low, so that would generally lean in favor of keeping a mortgage at a low rate. But you also have to think in terms of if you have a mortgage at a 3 or 4% and you pay it off, it's a nice safe return on your money.
Yep.
Could you earn more on it? Yeah, possibly, but it's going to take risk in order to get there.
It's one of those few times where it's almost like a guaranteed rate of return. You're paying yourself back that rate.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So I know the other thing, right? So we're heading on to subject number 3, which is taxes, which is always a big subject with people. They're like, I don't want to pay off my mortgage, then I lose that tax deduction.
Right. Now, you have to analyze, and this is why you want to talk with your tax professionals. A lot fewer people are itemizing their deductions based on the 2018 tax reform. So for one thing, if you think you're getting a deduction on it, you might want to look and see how your taxes are prepared.
Yep.
But especially as you get towards the end, especially if you don't have a big mortgage, the interest goes down. So that deduction usually isn't as big as most people think.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. And again, checking out those if you itemize your deductions or if you take the standard deduction, that's really key here. I know the other big thing that we want to talk about is flexibility and how this can relate to like a plan being adaptable.
Right, and this is where it needs to be a customized solution. If you take all your liquid money to go pay off your mortgage, then that can really restrict you. So you have to evaluate, am I able to pay off the mortgage and still have the flexibility in my finances with that liquid money?
Yeah, definitely. And finally, I think as we walk through these steps, this is a major financial decision, and so we need to have unity here.
Yeah, unity with your spouse, and it's not uncommon to have a different view. The way that we try to work through it with people, number one is just to start communicating. What are your priorities? If you both have the objective of doing what's best for your family, finding that common ground, and then work through your reasoning of either consideration.
Definitely. Well, we hope you found that these points are insightful as you work to make that decision. Should I pay off my mortgage before heading into retirement? I think what most people are going to see in this conversation is, listen, it's not a black and white solution. It's not a quick Google search, should I pay off my mortgage? And the truth is, this type of decision cannot be made in a vacuum. You have to look at all the different variables, how it relates to your unique personal financial plan, and then from there you can make a decision. If you'd like to go through these scenarios, talk about your investment plan, visit our website, give us a call. We'd love to talk with you.